dog with a nice bone, you know. You know when leg of him bone and jump off of the dog when at the water. Somehow no stay no coming like a dog. You know have no own a bone. I want a next man bone. Let me tell you one more thing. Where then grudge me for? Then grudge me for Boston Beach. Now, me hear them a tell a lie for me, you know. I mean, I want to talk a lot about Boston Beach because I don't know say it in court. But what I will say is this. Boston Beach was advertised 3 times in the media for somebody to manage it. Nobody wanted it because Boston Beach had some issues. It's a rough beach. The sea is normally most of the times rough. It was very stony. Yeah? And the road to get to Boston at the time, 2015, was very bad from both Port Antonio side or St. Thomas side. So nobody had an interest in Boston Beach. I was coming from Alberta in Canada. We had a show down there this Saturday night. And after the show, we flew into Toronto to connect to Jamaica. I'm sitting in the airport chair with my foot on my suitcase, on my flight pack. I'm in a travel with check-on. I'm in a whole of doors, and my phone ring. And this is one of the lie when me hear the boy I tell. Say somebody from PNP. No. Let me help you. A mutual friend, a friend who know about the company where I have the beach for rent, the entity, and know me, and know of my ability, and saw the ad in the paper, and called me and said to me, say, Colin, they are advertising Boston Beach again. Why you don't take it on? I think you are the right man for this place. I said to him, all right, I'm interested. I picked up the phone and I called my accountant. And I said to her, get a copy of today's paper for me. I'll hold it till me come. She said to me, say, what is it? I told her. I got to Jamaica the Sunday afternoon. And the Monday morning, yeah, man, Alberta, Toronto, Canada. Yeah, man. 4 hours to Toronto. Yes, longer than from Jamaica to Toronto. And I picked up the paper the Monday and I looked at the advertisement. And we start writing. Nadia Davis in Canada right now was like my secretary. And we wrote a 60-page proposal and submitted it. That was the only proposal that the entity got for that place. Nobody else wanted it. And I prayed about it. I'm going to go down there one day and I found something. I'm not telling you what I find. I still have it. That was in 2015. And when I found that thing, I said to God, is this a sign that this is mine? I'm going to put up the thing when I find. Still have it. Today, I still have it. From 2015. Yeah? And when we take on that place, listeners and viewers, let me tell you now, all of a sudden, the beach full of sand and no stone no more. In fact, I give you one more joke. You see like how somebody break my thought? Me have to leave it right there, so. But what I am telling you all, Ed boy, nobody wanted Boston Beach. I saw vision for that place and I took it on. The rest is history. Everybody else will attack. Even DP, me never know say I say a bad mind. Me never know say all the time that you were right beside me, you did a grudge me. People used to tell me, you know, that you want to be like me and you grudge me. And I'm going to call one name before I go to Ed boy, who told me that you weren't my friend. You see Fitzroy out of Florida, me general, me call him president. And me have to respect the man. And many times Fitzroy said to me, say, Shaka, be careful of that youth. That youth is not your friend. I mean, used to just say yes and brush it off. But time out. Head boy, morning. A phone show.
Morning, morning, my brother and friend. Actually, it's my first time on the Sunday program.
Yes, this is Talk Jamaica.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man.
So I
We
want
just
to.
give the callers a chance to express themselves on a Sunday morning.
Well, I come today for the FSC, and I've come today for the new Minister of Finance. And let me tell you why,
Yes, sir.
Colin. I looked at the charges that Zachary had in, and you Croskery has been charged under, and I don't think it. I think it slipped a lot of Jamaicans what really they have been charged under.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, two things them charge.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we, Colin Bell, Shaka Fame, and my viewers and subscribers, shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Viewers and subscribers, our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. The ungodly, they are not so. They are like a shaft which the wind driveth away, and will leave the ungodly right there. We're not even going on a further argument about these ungodly and ungrateful people. We are here this evening because of the mercies of Jesus Christ. We are here this evening because we're doing the work of the Almighty. And I beg you all to share up this channel here, share up the live. Introduce the channel to people who want the truth, nothing but the truth, the whole truth. So help us, God. I have never been afraid to say that I am not balanced. Some people said to me, why you say that? Because I am not balanced. Trying to be balanced borders on hypocrisy. Truth is enough. Once you are speaking the truth, you don't need to soothe nobody ego and go look for something else to bring somebody else into the mix. When you talk the truth and leave it at that. Argument done. So, me no balance. I am a member of the People's National Party. A paid up member. Yeah? I am one of 4 vice chairmen for Region 2. Portland, St. Thomas, and St. Mary. The chairman is Member of Parliament Omar Noel. And I want to big up the former chairman, Edwin Marr, who under his stewardship, we won 4 out of 7 constituencies. Yes, coming from 1. So say what anybody want to say. Edwin Marr, take a bow, my brother. Big up yourself. You were the chairman who led us in the general election of September 3rd. Going into September 3rd election, Region 2 had only 1 MP, which was Dr. Morris Guy from Central St. Mary. After the September 3rd general election, Region 2 now have 4 members of parliament. 1 from St. Thomas Eastern, 1 from Portland Eastern, 2 from St. Mary Southeast, and Central St. Mary. So we have to big up Edwin Marr. The region is now chaired by MP of Central St. Mary, Omar Noel. I, Colin Bell, is one of the vice chair. So me no balance. Me not biased though. I'm not biased. So can you not be biased and at the same time not be balanced? I am saying to you, I don't claim balance. Because when I sit in front of this microphone and the camera, my intention is never to be balanced. My intention is to be truthful. Truth, justice, and truth be ours forever in this Jamaica land we love. See that thumbs up, them want to press it. Click on it, those of you who can. I know some people watch from them television and them don't understand how to press it. If you're not signing, you can't press it. That's all right. But if you can press the thumbs up, like up the video for me, please and thanks. So we are here to do our work, to educate the people, to elevate them. Because we want to see people live their best life. That's what I want to see. I want to see people comfortable. I don't want to see nobody suffer. I don't want to see nobody can't send them children to school. I don't want nobody to depend on people to give them a voucher to get a shoes for them child or a khaki suit. I would love for everybody to be able to buy whichever shoes they want for their child or children. And that's why the great minds that follow this channel, we discuss ideas. We don't sit down and talk about people clothes who are wear good clothes on them show. Or who have television. And I saw me want my channel to look. Me have Ustream. Me have StreamYard. What me pay for. Yeah? So whenever time I want to use StreamYard, I can use StreamYard. This is what I want. This is the vision I have. And those of some of you that see me bring on people past StreamYard on this, and we can bring them on the main screen too. So, Colin Bell was born a leader. Me no follower. And, you know, I cherish my mom every day, you know. The way that lady grew me. Evening, Christopher Campbell. Christopher said, you can't be balanced if you are a Christian. How can you be balanced? Tala! How can you be balanced between the devil and God? Truth is what we strive for. Yes, my brother. The truth and only the truth is what we strive for. But my mother taught me to cherish what I have and think about the things that I want. Not what you want or what you want for me, but what it is that I am comfortable with. You know, I want to give a joke. When I used to be at Styles FM, Styles bought, I think when we just started, we used to use virtual DJ on our computer. Then Style went ahead and they bought the Rain mixer and start using Serato DJ. And every DJ at Styles start use Serato before me. And you know what I told them then? When I buy a board for myself, a Serato board for myself, then I will use Serato down at Styles. And I never started using Serato at Styles until I own my Serato board for myself. Me no run down where other people run down. Me no want something because I see somebody else with it. It's not my style. My mother, Miss Mary Arthurs, grew me up to stand on my own. Me can wash, cook, clean, bake. Me can do every little thing my mother taught me. Yeah? So, me happy with me. Very comfortable with me. And I am thankful for the blessings that the Almighty God has bestowed upon me. I am very thankful. God has blessed me. And I thank him for his blessings. And me give thanks every day. I'm not going to come on this channel and come boast upon nobody. I thank God for my blessings that he has bestowed upon me. And I ask the Lord Jesus Christ to continue to bless and keep me. Make his face shine upon me and be gracious unto me. Yeah? And now me learn Chris Martin have a song, you know. When him say, Lord, protect me from my friends, and I will watch my foes. Because when you know your enemy, you can watch them. But the friend enemy them, you have to depend upon the Lord Jesus Christ to protect you from your friends. Because there are times when I believe that people around me are my friends. And because I am the kind of person, if me and your friend me defend you to the end, I expect the same from people. But it don't normally happen so naughty. You have to be very careful. Have many friends. Treat them well. But never to them your secret tell. Because when your friends become your foes, hallelujah, out in the world, them tell a lie upon you. Try tell people, say you and them are the friends so they know you. And try to get people to believe things about you that are not true. So, as we come to the end of 2025, we have what, 2 more days to go? Let us take it home in style. Share up the channel for me. Share it up. I want all of you to be Styles ambassador. I mean, Portland Spice ambassador. Being a Portland Spice ambassador mean everybody you meet to tell them about Portland Spice. Tell them to subscribe, like, and share. Yeah, man, my mother name is Mary and I'm her first child. And if I tell you the truth, she get pregnant upon the first sex. Hey, tell her. So, Aisa, my mother, yeah. She grew me and grew me well. Although she used to give me some heavy duty lick, you know. Because I'm not ashamed to tell you, know, that as a little boy, I whole heap of trouble me give, you know. Whole heap of trouble. And my mother never afraid to fist me up because the time she did big and thick, you know. You understand? That's sweet, you know. Telling them my mother business. Eh? Me telling them my mother business. Why? She could have listened to know what you say. You see, you. when the program done, I will get a call from London. God bless my mother, though. And you know, one of the great things is to have a praying mother. Somebody who you know is always praying for you and asking God to watch over you. So I thank the Lord Jesus Christ for my mother. And I ask him to keep her safe, keep her healthy. Yeah, man. So, we speak the truth. But also, you must know, and this is another thing that my mother taught me, that truth is an offense. You hear? Truth is an offense. So when you constantly speak the truth, you offend people. Hear me out. People will not like you because you speak truth. And that's why when a man tell lie upon me, it no hurt, it no worry me, no worry me. I don't like people tell lie upon me. But the truth hurt more. And so that's why some of them come out bitter against I. Because they cannot challenge the arguments that we put forward. When I bring on Conrad O'Brien, a man who speaks truth to power, them fret. When I bring on Ralston Iman, them have problem. Because the truth is consistent. The truth no waver. You understand? So, I have suffered victimization from both political parties. Because let me tell you this evening. I did not get to run as the member of parliament because I spoke truth. No, I told you a couple of weeks ago that I am celebrating over 30 years in broadcasting. I'm not new to this. Those of you who are just following me and just seeing me. I started consistent broadcasting September 1995. I was doing some broadcasting before that, but on and off, odd job here and there. Yeah? But 1995, I landed a job at Wilson's Enterprise, Satcom Cable, where I developed the community channel there and give a whole heap of people them first touch in media. I want to say good evening to Yanil Wood. She's now at the stock exchange. She started right here. There's another young girl named Candice Ming. You see her reading news on a whole heap of different station. She started with me at Satcom. I gave them their first chance. Captain Baker, some of you would know. Lando, Fire Greg. And the one, the picky head one. Shaky one. I put them on first. Gave them opportunities. Yeah, man. Whole heap more. It was at Satcom Cable that the foundation for Titchfield High School winning school challenge quiz was laid. A vision out of this man here. You hear me? When you say Titchfield High School won school challenge quiz and people are jump up on a ray, it is a vision from this youth here. Colin, Shaka Bell. At Satcom Cable, Wilson's Enterprise, big up Ivan Wilson and Devon Wilson. They gave me the opportunity. My vision exploded from there. We started what we call the Portland Primary School Quiz Competition. No found no spec or Gizzy Martin Wyndham was my right-hand man. Maxine Samuels was my right-hand woman. Lot of teachers. Miss Francis from outer Anchovy, Miss Cowie. Yeah? The lady who used to run Shibian Prep, God rest her soul in peace. The same boy that carry the woman got a quote for her book where she write. Wanted part of the woman book where she write. And lose the case. Yeah, the woman write her book. And him carry her got a quote. Don't make me start talking a whole heap of things. Did they, you know? Lot of things did they. Baby for no man, Shaggy. Shag B, them man, they are my godfather. In fact, when I talk about doing odd jobs in media before Satcom, it was Shaggy who had a company called B's Production. Yes, somebody know the thing. And through B's Production, that's how I started to do some work for a company called Caribbean Satellite Network. You'd have to watch me on your big satellite dish them time there. The first show me do on Caribbean Satellite Network, a bandit jacket me wear, you know. I don't know much, I don't know Marlon, I don't know own road code. A theme jacket me wear the first time me go do a piece of filming for Caribbean Satellite Network. Far me I come from. Very far. Yesterday morning, I told the people about my first time working on Reggae Sunsplash. Me not go over that today. So, me no new to this. Me no vlogger, me no blogger. Me a broadcaster and commentator. And I tell you one more. You see, when Titchfield I do well in a football, color coach, and we reach our final, one of the reasons for that, I believe, you know, I mean, I got put on my neck on a block for this one, yeah. Ilian, big up yourself out of Swift River. One of the reasons for that is that Satcom cable, and no found no prime minister who used to be councillor, him used to be the commentator, and then one time we had a youth from Mount Pleasant, and everywhere Titchfield play, we went videotape the match and come back and show it on Satcom. So the youth, them at the time, when they go to town, they had to play well because everybody had to see the match on TV. They had a good team. But the fact that we were highlighting them so much and Marathon Star and shit, hey, I'm telling you something, man. We played a vital role. And we want to even play a bigger role. And that's why God bless us with this platform, you know. And say, go forth and win souls. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Colin, how you do, man?
I'm good in a nephew. What go on with you?
Well, I'm giving the Lord thanks and I'm wishing you and every other members a great 2026, no? New Year.
Yes, man. All the best to you for 2026, and I wish that you will again see the light and come back home.
I call you this evening to give you the good news that crime 2025 is down over 40%.
No. Murders are down 40 what? 41%?
Wherever.
Hold the line, nephew. Don't move. Hold the line. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hold the line. We're coming back to you. Yes, nephew.
And they are saying that what that means is over 400 people who would have murdered have been spared this time. And it could be anyone. We don't know who are those 400 who life has saved.
Yes.
So that is another feather in the cap of Dr. Andrew Michael Olness led government where they have saved the life of over 400 Jamaicans. We don't know who are those people. It could be me, it could be you, it could be Ralston, it could be a Brian. We just don't know. So, on the behalf of Colin, Bell, and Ralston and others, we want to say to the Jamaica Labour Party government, job well done.
And you're leaving it right there.
No. There's a lot more things which we have seen have done under the government. Also,
Neville,
Colin,
let me just say though, murders are down by about 41%. And shootings are down by 32%. However, police killings are up by over 50%.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And therefore, one of the problems that I am having is that if you're going to get down murders and police killings going up, I call you. Police killing going up, I have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
Plus, there are bodies in the morgue that they have not determined yet whether it is murder or not. So I too want to commend the government
Nice.
for a job well done.
Thank you, sir.
But I will not just only commend the government. I will commend Peter Murcott Bunting and the People's National Party, who stopped the government from using states of emergency the wanton way they were doing. And in fact, force the government into going to doing a different kind of policing. So,
fishing instead of net fishing.
Thank you very much. Because the states of emergency were what you call net fishing. Just pick up people and lock them up. People lose them work. People lose them family. And the government also had to pay a lot of money for lawsuits. So it wasn't just the Andrew Holness-led administration that brought us here, but they are to be commended as well.
The next thing I want to say before I go, which is another feather in the cap of Dr. Andrew Michael Holness-led government, is that this JLP government policy allow the ordinary man with the brain to make money. And we have seen a man like Colin Bell out of Portland, who have the brain, has also made millions of dollars under this president.
I wish I make that from. I wish I make that again.
You make that money from the Portland Jerk Festival.
I never keep it last year. The MP and our surrogate them ensure that it never make last year.
And also, as a man who updating the beach under contract, you also make a lot of money through that also.
No, nephew, hold on, nephew. A $500 we charge to go up on the beach. We allow people to carry them food and them drinks. Yeah? We have a staff complement of 8 people who are permanent, and then we have more people from time to time. So that is not a money-making venture, nephew.
But remember now, if the people do have that $500, they can't pay. And the reason why I say that is that unemployment.
But when you come here and say me make a lot of money from it, it's not true. That's not where I make my money, nephew. But I will not tell you where my money comes from.
How many years now the GLP is in government?
Let's call it about 10. Not quite 10 yet, but close to 10.
Yeah, yes. You agree with me that your wealth asset base has improved since the last 10 years?
And I tell you why. I tell you how, and I'm going to just tell you today, nephew, what happened, why I make some money. When the GLP stopped my garbage truck from working, I decided that I was going to leave Jamaica. Because I said to myself, if the government going to fight me as a youth to come, it don't make no sense me stay here. Because I bought a garbage truck in 2019, landed it in Jamaica in January 2020, got the contract in April, and the truck only worked 1 month because they found out that it was my truck, and them said me can't get no work. So I was still working at Styles at the time. And I decided that, when I left Jamaica, I said, I sell my house and I sell a truck. And so when I sell the house, nephew, Me make a nice piece of food. And me decide, say, you know what, me go build a next house, me nah bother left. And so me make me money. Because government try to tear me down. But Jesus Christ said, when me say yes, no guy no say no. So when them try rip me down, Jesus Christ just build me up. It had, yes, it had something to do with the labor, right? Because when they thought it was things, where Sizzler said, things get better when they thought it would be worse.
All right, Colin.
So I saw it done, nephew.
We talk again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, caller. Thanks for holding.
Yes.
Blessings.
Yes, blessings. I am a long time listener and first time caller.
Oh my God.
I'm
So
really
why you
impressed
take
with
so
your
long for
program,
call,
man.
man?
Yes, and I try to listen all the time.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, I have something that I really want to put to you, and I am sort of disappointed with the PNP in a way, and let me tell you why. What my disappointment is. In a parliamentary sitting ago, Andrew Holness got up and he spoke about the fact that the only way that they were able to get all of these finance from the financial institution is because of the way in which he managed the economy. He said that 30 years ago, it would have been impossible for the government to get this kind of financial support. And this went unchallenged.
And it looked
no
like a
one
only
from the
yes,
government side really challenged that to say that information is incorrect.
It looked like a uncle over here, so we challenge it down. Because you hear me play it and beat it down.
Yes. But I'm talking about the government, the opposition. We have 28 members there. And they said nothing. How can that be? They cannot allow the Labour Party to pigeon them in a corner, and then they have the facts and they say nothing.
Carla, I am upset with the PNP too. When you are right, you are so correct. I am upset with them because even the other day, Andrew Holness in the parliament was saying that this government deal with corruption the best. And him stop and say, cannot be challenged. I'm like, what? Corruption?
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Yes,
I mean,
Carla.
how do we have to begin to challenge them when they say those things, man?
Yeah, man.
We cannot allow them to get away with those things.
PNP need to learn politics, brother. PNP
and I thought that with 28 people and 28 members of parliament now, they would be much stronger and forceful in at least educating the public as what the truth is.
Yeah.
And just one other point I want to make is with the Prime Minister. He invested in Olin, Cash Plus, and now SSNL. So he can't invest in an illegal, upright investment company or what have you. All of these sponsor schemes seem to find them, invest in them, and make money from this way.
And get out before they fail.
Right. Boy, he's a brilliant man, because he knows when to go in and when to get out.
Him know when to hold and when to fall, when to walk away and when to run. The man is skilled.
Yes, it's really, I don't know, man. But I think that this party the PNP has to be more forceful.
Yeah, man, the PNP need to learn some politics.
Get a surrogate to respond to these things. If they don't want to do it, get a surrogate who can address these things as soon as they come out.
Yes. Well, we play that statement by the Prime Minister around here. And we tell the people that this is a lie. And we explain to the people 20 years ago where Jamaica's economy was. 30 years ago where Jamaica's economy was. And like a caller called last week and asked Ralston to give a summary of Jamaica's economy under the different prime ministers. And we have been telling the people that the GLP has never before now brought down the debt to GDP under their administration. This is the only time that a GLP administration has brought down the debt to GDP. And the reason why they had to do it was because Peter Phillips, Mama P, Portia Simpson Miller, most honorable, and Mark Jefferson Golden put laws in place that they had to abide by.
Precisely, but the PNP reaction to that was that you brought down debt to GDP because that is the law. You're only following up being the law that was put in place by the previous government. It's not because of your brilliant management of the economy.
And they also made a big boo-boo by paying more on the debt that they needed to pay. And therefore, the infrastructure of this country was allowed to deteriorate to the extent that so many houses got damaged in the hurricane. Had the government spend the money on the infrastructure of this country, we would have had less devastation in the Category 5 hurricane. So it was the bad policies of this Andrew Holness-led administration why so many houses and so much of our infrastructure was devastated in the hurricane.
Right, and right. So that is because of this ineptness. So my point again, going back to what I said earlier, you know, I mean, Portland Spice is doing that, and you're doing an excellent job with that, Colin. But we need that to be more, you know, we need the party to really educating the PNP people, then the Jamaican public, so that they understand these things.
Yeah, man, and that's why the PNP need to start pointing their supporters to Portland Spice TV. That they must come here, get the information, that they can go out and preach it on the highways and byways, because the labor right them loud, them wrong, and them strong, and them loud, and them support them one another with the lies. And I am saying to the People's National Party, the truth is on your side. What the hell are you afraid of?
Let the truth be known.
Yes, sir.
Let the truth be known. And, you know, they have to start early now to educate us about this thing before the next election come around, man.
All right, my brother.
Be, you know, to be well informed about these things.
Call us more often.
But anyway, my last point is that, boy, you know, I mean, at what point the Jamaican people them is going to wake up and realize the level of corruption that exists in our country and how it has really retarded the development of our country.
What Marcus Garvey say?
Tell me.
Black people will never know themselves until their backs are against the wall.
Against the wall.
When they have no further to go. These mendicants and fools out there supporting a government that is suffering their people. The people of Westmoreland don't have no running water in their pipes, and all it needs are generators to be placed at the water source so that the pumps can work. And you have some man on social media say the people they must wait.
Wait for what?
Not till then dead.
I mean, you know, unconscionable man. Yeah.
Wicked and dreadful.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Colin, thanks for the opportunity. Have a great show, man. And as I said, I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. So I appreciate you, man. Continue to keep up the good work.
Call us
and
more
educate
often.
the Jamaican people.
Blessings,
I
my
love
brother.
Ralston, man. He's really the best economist.
We're going to talk to him in a little while,
but
too.
But he can't tell the Labour Party all the secrets.
Well, you see, let me tell you something. Ralston is somebody like myself and Obi, Jamaica first. Politics is a tool that you should use to build your country. You never hear nobody praise the hammer. It's the carpenter them praise. But you have some fools who make politics and use them instead of them use politics. Thank you, my brother. Thanks for the call.
Agreed.
Yes,
Agreed.
Man.
Agreed. So one love, my brother. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, man. Why would you be a part of a political party and you can't suggest nothing to them? Them not listen to you no time. Let me take another call. I'm going to call up Ralston and I'm going to call up Conrad O'Brien because this week is serious business, you know. We not pet and we not powder nobody. We just attack the truth, cost it what it will. Go ahead, caller. Hello, good evening. Hold on, sorry.
Couple things, man.
Hold on, go ahead, caller. Sorry about that. My bad.
Yeah. No, man, it's the first time calling. Couple things, man, we could farm.
Yeah.
All right. First thing I got ask, you see? From this government coming up power, the say no tax for no at all we are eat and we are buy. I got ask you a question, but you answer me clearly.
Hold on there.
What in the country?
Taxes.
Okay. So how come the government has said you not collect no tax on nobody?
No, man, the government not say that. They not say that.
Okay, him say as an example, you not collect no tax for the income black poor for 9 years, or you not collect tax income for the public TV.
No. I know that they say. You know, this this channel, we not spread propaganda upon this channel, you know.
Yeah.
And we speak the truth.
Okay, go ahead and speak.
The government never said them not collect no tax. Them say they have not put in place no new taxes. So them not come up with no new way to tax you. But the taxes that were there before, they continue to collect those taxes, and they have also increased some taxes. So them tell a whole heap of lie about the tax system, but them never said them not collect no tax.
Okay. Oh, so that means not collect no new tax then. They collect the country they see what tax before.
Right. Them said how much budget cycle they have implemented no new taxes.
Okay. All right. Now go ask you our next question. So that means food that we buy remain same place and move.
No, that's what I said to you now. Say they have
I think they remain same place and move.
Hold on, that's what I said to you. They are lies in it because they have increased taxes and they have collected more taxes than any other administration in the history of this country.
Okay. All right. Okay, me glad you explain to me and me understand you and you understand me.
And that's why I said,
honestly, you know, like we have to say something I understand.
Yeah, man, and that's why I said the People's National Party must point their supporters to this channel because we don't want to go out there and talk foolishness and sound stupid like a labor right them. We want to go out there and talk, we want to get the good understanding.
Okay. And next thing I got to ask again. This is one I'm last one more.
Yeah.
Out of PMP, I'm not political, I'm just talk, word speaking. Out of PMP and Labour, which one want Jamaica better?
PNP. Without any doubt.
Okay, all right.
And we call any Labour right to come challenge us on that.
Okay, all right.
Blessings.
One next thing,
next one?
I'll take you again.
Yeah.
Before Andrew was coming up over, I seen do a thing from public TV. We will have two bag. This have a PMP, this have Labour right now power. And to me, instead of come and come do better, in come and do worse, as far as I'm concerned.
Only worse. This is the worst we have ever seen a government operate in this country. This government has squandered the most money, have the biggest overrun in the history of Jamaica. But continue, listen. We're going to talk to Ralston and you will hear some more.
Okay, all right. Take care. Nice to take the cards.
Blessings. Ralston, good evening.
Yeah, man. What's the calling? Blessings to listen. Yeah, man.
Good day, man. You hear that call a while ago?
Yeah, man.
How much the government has collected? I just said to the caller that this government has collected the most taxes in the history of Jamaica. Is that true?
Yeah, man. That's correct.
Give us some comparison if you can.
Ooh, that's difficult now. Let's not get with that. But them collect the most taxes.
Way more than any other administration.
Yeah, man. 899, almost $1 trillion last year. And them are projecting another $1 trillion and change this year. Yeah.
No other administration has ever collected that kind of taxes in this country.
No. Or borrow the kind of money that they borrow.
The GLP in government has borrowed the most money in Jamaica. Is that true?
Yeah, man.
In between 2007 and 2012, they borrowed over $2.4 billion US.
$2.4 billion, yeah, from the multilateral agencies.
Hold on, caller. And this year again, they are going to borrow about 3.6. It's more than 3.6, maybe 4 point odd billion.
Mm-hmm.
But Ralston, where them get this argument from that GLP manage the economy better than PNP?
That's the same argument like with the Republicans them having at the US, man. The same thing. But people now look on the numbers and I check the thing objectively. So I just a talk, yep. Where they call it over and over and over, and to some people it become a reality. And some of the other people have not doing enough to oppose that.
Why the PNP don't be vociferous in challenging these lies? Why
That's the problem.
Why they are so quiet?
That's the problem. Yep. That's the problem.
We have a caller, William, but before we go to the caller, Ralston, we want you to just give us an update on where we are today in Jamaica's economy.
Well, the dollar does close at 159.93. The central bank mopped up 135 billion since the start of this year. Governor said spent 1.1 billion between November of last year and November of this year to keep the dollar at the 159.93. The unemployment rate is now about 25%, despite the fact that them still around the odds at 3.3%, because the agricultural sector employs 250,000 persons. Agriculture down on its face. 20,000 BPO workers are still out of work, and a significant amount of the workers in the tourism industry, as the governor said, is also out of work. So you look at 300,000 people right there. So the employed labor force before Melissa was 1.4. So 300,000 is a quarter of that, almost a quarter. So you look at unemployment in a region of 20% thereabouts. Inflation, as at the end of November, was 4.4%. And as we know, 8.8 billion US of the country's infrastructure has been destroyed, right? So all that's where we are at this particular point in time. Government plan to borrow some 4 billion and change, 3.6 billion them said sometime next year to help with the recovery process. Yeah, agricultural sector down. The trade deficit is 3.9 billion from 3.7 billion last year. So that's where we are. Total exports 1.2 billion. Couldn't buy oil, couldn't buy food, couldn't buy imported raw materials.
But the economy was surging before Hurricane Melissa.
The economy grew by 1.1% during the first quarter and 1.6% during the second quarter. Yeah, just recovering from a recession after a drop of 2% during the second quarter of last year, 5.5% in the third quarter, and 2.4% during the last quarter.
So there was no surge.
No, man.
The government is the biggest arm of misleading information. Is that true?
Yeah, man. Because right now them still around that unemployment at 3.3%.
And that's a clear indication that the government is hell-bent on bamboozling the Jamaican people. Why after the hurricane, when the country, half of the country mash up, people out of job, you are still 2 months after the hurricane running an ad that unemployment is 3%.
3%, yeah.
And 6 weeks after the hurricane, the Minister of Finance told the Prime Minister that our GDP was still at $20 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear this caller. We have a caller holding. Caller, go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Wonderful from TikTok. I'm calling in with a breaking news to say that Mr. Buchanan case of appeal is January 13. Yes, January 13. So the court case is January 13.
So the Court of Appeal is going to hear it on the 13th of January.
Yes. So we're back out there with the protest. So with the protest out there too. We have a protest out there, meanwhile the court is going on. But we're not going to disturb the court. We're going to over on the left-hand side with our protest.
All right, my boss. Big up yourself.
Yes,
thanks.
And we're not going to give up. We're not going to give in. We are going to fight to the end and stand with Mr. Buchanan. So I want everyone to come out on the 13th of January. It's a court date. Come out with us, stand with us, and stand with Mr. Buchanan. unity we stand, divide we fall. You understand? Because all about unity. Because
All right, sir.
Andrew always have to go. He
All
have
right.
to resign. Too much corruption he's doing in the country. And I want to know how he can't go to jail yet. How he can't go to jail.
Well, they must have something upon him for jail him.
Everybody else go jail and he can't go to jail. RG March.
All right, my boss.
I run charity. I think all the money I get.
All right, my brother. Big up yourself. Thanks for the call. Let's go to New York. New York, good evening.
Colin.
Yes, sir.
My time now?
Yeah, man, your time. Ralston is on the line.
Raleigh, big up yourself, youth. Because you know, love me, I say Colin, at the first time I call him program.
Oh, where I say?
That I'm not I even know, say, youth, you talk the truth. I'm just want, I do really call for chat to youth.
Oh.
I just love, we really just love the truth where you talk, youth. Then, that every time when you talk, Robbie, am I echoing?
No, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Raleigh, I love the truth when you talk, you. And I don't even know why you're the way you're there, Star. Because the knowledge that you have and expertise and things are something we need, youth. See? Something what Jamaica need. That's something we need. You know, the messed up thing. I'm sorry, Colin. I'm not going to keep your program too long.
No, man, go ahead.
You know the thing. Your expertise is what we need. So me I say, and I don't understand how is it that them now reach out to you like that. I mean, I like them things. You see me I say.
Yeah, that's how a man against them.
See a man